Who goes there? Stand forth. You! What do you think you're doing here? State your business or leave. You? Go in there? Huh. No, no, no. Not allowed. Not on your life. Yes. Yes, that would be quite a shame, wouldn't it? Why don't you go on through? And not mention this to, anyone? You've got no business here. You'd better leave. Go in there and see for your damn self. I won't stop you. It's what we've got for a prison here. Common cells off that way. They don't get much use. Hardly none at all. Then there's, well, there's what lies beyond this door, which is neither for you nor I to go poking about in. I'm paid to guard this cove, and that's what I do. No one enters, no one leaves. None but the good priestess, or old white Nil. I imagine it's a fine enough village, if you don't mind some going on about Lyria, and you're not a refugee. He's the priestess's old watchdog, that's what he is, and my commander. She says bark, he barks. Bite, he bites. He keeps me and the militia orderly, and sits on his bench, that's all. Not much I can tell you about the good priestess. For one, I'm not sure she can't hear us, even now. Her power covers this town, and she coddles it like a newborn child. Smothers it, sometimes, if you ask me. Aye.
Can I help you? Goddess be with you.
Hey, you there! Halt! Going to make...
I love it. I love the broken game mechanics. Obviously, I was gonna reload the game anyway, so I don't care. But, yeah, I mean, I'll just let myself die if the game is gonna fucking cheat me like that.
Refugees aren't welcome here.
Refugees aren't welcome here.
Hey? Hey?
You are not Nil the White, nor the priestess. Have you come to laugh, or to beg me for oracles? Nothing at all. I sit in reverie. I cannot stretch beyond the confines of this circle. Because the priestess and Nil the White put me here, and I cannot leave. It is a prison of powerful magic. The magic of the children of dust. Magic that is strange to me. Yes, more than anything. But as you see, I cannot. There is the gate, which Nil the White can unlock with his key. And there is the circle, my true prison, which can be broken by words only the priestess herself knows. Is that why you have come? You'll need Nil's key to open this gate. The magic words of the priestess will release me from her circle. It was he and the priestess who put me here. He returns from time to time to sputter and gloat with his scarred thoughts. They brought me here to know the future, wanting riches, wanting luck. When I could give them none of those things, they spat, and she saps the power from my limbs and uses it for her own. She is as the cypress, standing tall in a calm, yet bending in the slightest breeze.
Oh, I'm sorry. I almost did. You see, I'm writing the definitive biography on General Oriator. I come from the veteran. The veteran? You shouldn't think all look. He and General Var. My treatise on General Oriator is coming. The first was the Battle of Galliford Plain. Then. Oh, don't get me started. Well, the Battle of Galliford Plain was the first triumph pinned to Oriator's name. Then into Willy, the Dawn March, the War of Paris, Varlane's Gambit, and finally, Oriator's stand. He died driving the Tuatha from Erethel. You might say she was the moon to Oriator's sun. Oh, I know some would take offense to my saying that. All the same, it's true.
Priestess Coralon's sermons are...
The people of Verthea hold fast to...
This is the sanctuary where we worship. We pray to Galliford. We are truly blessed that she is here to lead us. I'm fortunate she holds me in her closest confidence. Lyria smile on you.
The priestess says Lyria spared it.
Hold fast to Lyria, for she is the goddess of power and fate. She determines who shall live and who shall die, who prosper and who starve. Pray for our Alpha soldiers across the water. I am sure I don't know what you are speaking of. Do what? Are you accusing a daughter of Lyria of... Do you know who I am? If you persist in speaking nonsense, I will ask you to leave Tyrann's Rest. I have nothing more to say to you. If you persist in speaking nonsense, I will ask you to leave Tyrann's Rest. I have nothing more to say to you. You are forgiven, as it is Lyria's nature. You, there. See that a guard keeps watch within my sanctuary.
More collections.
You said Lyria smile on you.
My powers return. Benevolent child of dust, accept this gift. Find me among hill and dale. If you are hurt, I will heal you. First, I must leave this cave a little while, mortal, and renew my I have not yet made up my mind what turn of seasons are due to him. I do not think... The spell is cut like the tree's deep root. What powers she took from me have ceased to flow.
Be warned, a phase breach.
Oh, I know you are the one who freed that danger. Yes, danger. He came to me, cursed me. My powers are gone. I cannot heal or protect the people of my village. And then what he did to White Nil. The poor man. He is down in the cove now, crawling around like a mindless animal. That Fae stole my power, but what it did to Nil... What misery you've brought on our heads! Don't you dare! I will share from the collection with you. Will that keep you quiet? Even if I had my former powers, I would not waste them on you, you meddling ingrate. Bereft of his senses after the Fae, he's gone down into the cove, and nothing I say will make him come out again.
Keep the peace in Tyrion's Rest.
All of it Fae. All of it twining growth and nowhere safe. Oh! My head, my eyes, burning. What did he do to them? What did he do? That Fae, his face, it pierced my eyes and into my head. That Fae, his face, it pierced my eyes and into my head.
Why, you should have seen what happened. A Fae came marching out and right up the hill. Heard the priestess shout and gasp, and then old Nil came running down mad as a hare. Don't know how you missed him go. He's in there now, barking mad and less than half his wits left to him, as if he'd been possessed on the inside, poor soul. Somehow the freeing of that Fae has weakened her powers. Don't think a soul said, but everyone knows. I heard she can't heal anymore, but the thing that's worst is that for the first time, she's aired. Now they all know she can. Aye.
No crime troubles this pious village.
Tis done now. My powers are my own, and the balance of Galafor has been restored. I have shown White Nil the nature of his soul. It appears he could not accept it, and now he will forever be a prisoner of his own mind. The years I spent within that cove were unending winter, yet my feet touched the soil of this vale, and that is what sustained me. My strength and powers are returned. The moment you broke her spell, the power she stole returned to me. Yes, she used it as I would have done, to heal. Therefore I did not treat her with a heavy hand, as I did with Nil the White. This one is like a tree, whose bark holds strong, but is rotten in its heart. I did no more than show him the truth of his ways. Perhaps it is not evenly balanced. After all, he will die so soon, less than a century, and then the torments he suffers will fade away. There it goes.
Hello! Well met.
Hello there.
You've come to Nareen Farm. What's left of it, that is. Here we are after years away, and it's as if... well, as if the Earth's forgotten us. That, or it's forgotten how to be a farm. We'll have no choice but to leave, unless some miracle comes and... Why, Auric, dear, we'd clean forgot the paling wand. Oh, but it's deep in the hollow, and the Adaris Hollow's not safe. Not safe at all. Well, if the stories are true, Auric's granddad used it to tame this high land and make crops grow. He'd always say how he had to return it to the hollow, so the hollow's magic could fill it up again. Our seeds don't take, or they turn into other plants. The weeds grow monstrous, and the tilled earth wanders out of planted rows. It's hopeless. You would? There are all sorts of wild fae in there. Oh, but that wand would save us. Adaris Hollow's due south, just below the bluff. If you can bring the wand to us, I don't know how we'll thank you. Let us hope it is, or we'll have no choice but to leave once more. Look at it, laid out before you. How many nights that we've been lonesome wanderers have I dreamed of seeing this again, and now at last we've returned. That Arella, she was what you'd call quite a bit adventurous before the war came and she took up the priestess mantle. To think we once called them friends and neighbors. Am I right, Auric? When the war came and burned our farm, they turned their backs on the likes of us. Without some kind of miracle, it's no farm at all. Mind you, I'm well aware that's just how Tyrion's Rest wants it. Me and Auric here have come back to farm our land. We've been many years away, endured many a trial and hardship to return. Oh, he's a bit quiet, I know, but he's the man for me. Wouldn't have no other. For now.
So you're really going for the wand? I'd go myself, if I was 10 years younger and wasn't scared witless of Fey Hollows. Me and my Cerebel have wandered far and wide, driven off by the war, driven back by rogues and scoundrels. Now a hollow never is a safe place for mortals, and some years back we stumbled into one not at all on purpose. It still wakes me from sleep. That's my pretty love. Don't know where I'd be without her. This farm isn't but here, you'd hardly know it. Lyria guide you there and safe on back again.